Hi, well, we're at the University of Massachusetts Amherst at the Berkshire Dining Commons, and today we are talking pie dough. Now, not a lot of people have problems with making pie dough. It's actually really quite easy. It's only got 4 ingredients: flour, fat, salt, and water. That is it. What could be simpler? Okay, we're going to go step by step, take you through this. I've got my pastry flour right here. As for a fat, you can use any kind of fat, really. My grandmother used to use lard, or a combination actually of lard and butter. I've got some shortening here, just some regular shortening. Okay, we're just going to put that out of the way. Now, just break this up into smaller pieces, and you're just going to coat it with a little bit of flour, and then just start to gently rub it, letting it fall back between your fingers. Don't squish the fat into the flour, don't push it, just let it fall gently in between your fingers. And as you do that, continue to do that, it shouldn't take you that long before, with the magic of television, we're going to make sure that resembles this sort of coarse cornmeal type texture. Now, you can see it's still got some chunks of fat in there as well. That will give us a nice flaky dough for whatever kind of pie that we're thinking about making. And to that, we're going to add our water and our salt. Now, I put the salt into the water earlier on. The very first thing I did with the water then was place it in the refrigerator, keep it as chilled as possible. That's really important if you want to have a good pie dough. Make sure that everything is as cold as possible. Okay, so we've got our water, and I'm just going to add this in very gently. Put it in. And again, just keep on picking this up and turning it to try to make it into a solid dough. We'll come together. I'm just kneading it very lightly. I'm being very, very gentle with this. You don't want to squish out those pieces of fat, but you can start to see it really coming together to form a solid dough. Okay, so just a little bit more water to this will make this kind of a nice tacky dough, but not too sticky. A little bit messy on the hands, but well worth it in the end. Okay, now I would take this dough and wrap it in plastic wrap and place it in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours, but preferably overnight. That way it gets nice and chilled, and you're going to be able to roll it out the next day without too many problems at all. Just a little dusting flour down on the bench, not too much. Make sure that the dough keeps moving as you're rolling it out, and you should end up with a beautiful pie dough, and therefore, hopefully, beautiful pies. Till next time, I'm Simon Stevenson.